I recently reorganized my Black Panther comics. Let's take a look at some of my favorite ones in my collection. Hey, welcome back to John's Comics with Kids. And if you were in the chat not too long ago, I was doing a live stream reorganizing some of my comics, specifically Fantastic Four and Black Panther. And while doing so, I kind of felt like, this could be a fun show. Maybe I'll make a video and share some of my favorites. So what I've done is pull some of my favorite comics involving Black Panther that are in my collection. So let's share some of those with you. I'm going to skip around a little bit, but of course, I've got to start with the big two. And that would be first appearance and second appearance. So these are in Fantastic Four, obviously issues 52 and 53. I recently got 52 just last summer. This was a big book that I was working on getting for a hot minute, and so happy to have this copy in the collection. Just a great character, great cover. One of the issues in that fantastic set of books during Fantastic Four when you get Silver Surfer and you get Galactus and you get Black Panther and all these great first appearances in Humans, right? It's like a 10 issue banger run by Lee and Kirby. And this one obviously ranking really, really high among those for me. And then issue 2, I got thanks to my friend TJ the Slab Dragon. He gifted me this issue 2 a number of years ago and kind of, I would say, put me on this path a little bit because I hadn't planned on getting a lot of these issues, but then when you get the second appearance, you kind of gets the wheels turning a little bit. And so for me, it sort of started me on a journey. As an Avengers fan, I tend to like those characters as a team and not necessarily in solo books, but this sent me on a journey to be reading more Black Panther books and collecting more Black Panther books. So this is where it all kind of began with his second appearance, issue 53. I wanted to highlight what I've been reading lately, and that's the Reginald Hudlin run of Black Panther. It's collected in these 3 trade paperbacks, these complete editions, 1, 2, 3. And I've had several of these single issues for a while, and I've read bits and pieces, but never been able to kind of go front to back and just kind of read the entire thing. And part of what got me into that, of course, was the relationship with my girl Aurora. So here is the second print of issue number 8 from the Black Panther Hudlin run, and this is the A cover, or the first print for that same issue. These are really great comic covers. Frank Cho did a great job on these. If you haven't seen these issues, usually the second print is a little harder to find. I find I've seen a lot more of the first print, but great covers, great pieces, and if you can find them, excellent comics that are early in the story that ends with or culminates in with my next issue that I wanted to share, which is the wedding issue. And this is obviously a pivotal moment for T'Challa, for Wakanda, and for Storm at the same time. This first complete collection book that I read ends right around this time. It has the wedding, and it might have like 1 issue or 2 issues more, but that's the main focus, is T'Challa deciding that he's going to make a commitment to Storm, and the pressures of being royal and of needing a lineage and a heritage beyond his own life. That is kind of the overriding sort of theme to those first storylines. But let's go back a little older. How about we go to more Jack Kirby? We go to his first self-titled series. I have never read nor owned any of the Jungle Action, and that is the first solo series. There was a series in between, obviously, his first appearances and this, called Jungle Action, and he was in a handful, I want to say 10 or 18 something issues in that run, and a lot of the characters that are vital to the lore of Wakanda appear in those issues. So at some point, I'm probably going to need to dive into some of those and see what I can get and collect. But as of yet, I have skipped that and have moved straight to the Black Panther self-titled ongoing series. And of course, the first cover this Jack Kirby beauty, just absolutely a classic. And I actually have the second issue as well. And I think I even have a t-shirt with this image on it. A really fun, dynamic bit of artwork with the 6 million year man. Is that what it is? Yeah, the 6 million year man, who obviously big villain. I'm sure you've all heard of him. But these two great kind of classic comics from the Kirby time frame on the self-titled series. Let's jump back to the modern stuff. And obviously, this is a very popular key these days. This is the first appearance of Black Panther's sister, Shuri. And this is part of that Hudlin run as well. A great comic that I got for a steal. I was very pumped to find a copy of this because I know that the price on this has fluctuated pretty dramatically over the years. Speculators, have had a lot of fun with the roller coaster ride of this book, but I got it at the down, at the ebb of the current, and I'm very happy that I did for sure. All right, I got two left for you. Let's go back with an older one. This is Marvel Team Up issue 100, and some of you might be like, "Well, John, you collected that because it's the first appearance of Karma, a great mutant character." That's what it says right here on the cover. No, actually, there's the backup story in Marvel Team Up 100 covers the first meeting between Storm and the Black Panther T'Challa. So this book is a pivotal one, in my opinion, for these two characters. It chronicles that first time coming across and meeting each other, and sort of hints at where the relationship might go long term, perhaps. I don't know that I'm implying that I'm the biggest fan of them as a couple, because I don't know that they're perfect for each other. I think that it's more of a marriage of opportunity, perhaps. But I do respect them both as characters. I think they're both very dynamic, interesting characters, and together it's just double the dynamic energy, right? So this is a Marvel Team Up issue 100, an underrated, maybe underappreciated key book. Lastly, one of my all-time favorite covers, just because it's so wild and weird and doesn't get shown around enough, is a Jason Aaron issue of Black Panther. This is issue 41. It fits inside of a storyline called See Wakanda and Die, which is a 3-issue tie-in for Secret Invasion, written by Jason Aaron, and having to do with Skrulls who attempt to invade Wakanda and take over and pretend to be Storm or T'Challa, and of course fail miserably. It's such a great cover that I had to get two of them. So I absolutely love it, and the storyline is phenomenal. I'm not the biggest tie-in fan when it comes to events, but those three Jason Aaron issues, I believe it's 39, 40, and 41, are fantastic. And if you get a chance to read the three of them, you can find them super cheap, usually cover price or less. Read it. It's a very entertaining 3-issue tie-in, and Jason Aaron just does a phenomenal job. So there you go. Those are my favorite, or in my opinion, the greatest Black Panther comics in my collection. Let me know which ones I'm missing. What comics should I be hunting down? What storylines should I be reading? I've got several collected editions and omnis for Black Panther that I do need to get to and to read. I'm going to continue the Hudlin run and see how far I get, but I'd love to hear your advice. Shout out to all my channel members, some really great friends, my New Mutants squad. These people have been so supportive. They're in the running each month for the giveaway, so here are them. And then my X-Men squad, the same deal, awesome channel members supporting me. You can subscribe and join to be a channel member as well and get involved in the giveaway at the end of the month. I also have two coalition members, Rob Boswell and my friend Sarah, or Ariel Red, and they're getting to help recommend books that I review on the channel each month, as well as having 2 entries at that level in the giveaway at the end of each month. So the opportunities just increase. So hit the join button and subscribe as well if you haven't done it already, and we will see you back here again soon.